Hump Day, Wednesday, March 28th. Hope you guys have been having a fantastic weekend and welcome back to another video. And not a lot of soccer going on in terms of club play. It's been a 2-week hiatus for these teams, I believe. Yeah, it resumes this weekend. But I think it should be noted that these teams are in preparation for the World Cup, so that's what we're going to cover in today's video. And actually, we're going to cover a couple games in the main game, that being the Messi, or not with Messi, but the Messi absence in Argentina versus Spain. What can I say? What can people say, right? The Messi lovers, the Messi fans will say, well, Messi wasn't there. That 6-1 isn't really a vindicator of how they play. Then the Messi haters, not myself, although I do, it's probably more so the fans that irritate me than Messi himself, because I think he's a great player. But then they think, well, he wouldn't have made a difference. And I kind of agree. I probably lean more towards that end, where I don't think he would have made that much of a difference. My reasoning, Messi doesn't play defense. Otamendi and Rojo were the two central defenders, which I know Otamendi is going to be it. Maybe Garay might be the other one, and Rojo might move out to right back or left, right back or left back. But I mean, is Garay really stopping that onslaught? You had Mascherano playing. You had Biagli. I can't remember his name. You had Banega playing, who's good. I don't know if he's going to be a starter, but he's going to be in the final squad list, right, for Sampaoli. So sure, they had a ton of younger guys, or guys that probably aren't going, or guys that were trying to make the cut for the World Cup. But you can't disregard that that's the defense. That's probably the goalkeeper, if he's not hurt, right? Considering that first goal Diego Costa had, and they just clashed knees. And look, fortunately for both of them, it was not, because it looked a lot more, it could have been more gruesome than it was. So, yeah, I mean, that's Argentina's defense, right? Except for a guy or two. And I don't think that one guy or two is going to, sure, they lose 5-1, 4-1 without. I think it just needs to be said. Even with Messi, remember the World Cup qualifiers, they struggled to get in. Then the Messi fanatics will say, well, he wasn't playing in the beginning. He tied in Buenos Aires versus Peru, didn't do anything. Lost to Brazil 3-0. Tied in Montevideo versus Uruguay. And then Venezuela, they tied Venezuela 1-1 with an own goal from Venezuela, right? So it's not, and this was with Messi in the lineup. So out of a possible 12 points with Messi, they only managed to get 3. And it's just, sorry if I'm making this super lengthy, but I think Argentina is such an interesting side because they are so talented. Really, you have who I guess Sampaoli is thinking about not taking. Dybala is the guy he's considering might not make it. Then you have Kun Agüero, Higuaín, Di Maria, Banega, who's a solid midfielder. Messi, of course. I'm missing somebody. Kun, Higuaín, Dybala, Messi, Banega, Mascherano. I know I'm missing maybe one or two more in that offense that are brilliant. Icardi, which he might not take either. And you still can't look the part. I guess just having all these big names on paper doesn't make you clear-cut favorite, right? Look at the case with France. Deschamps just can't put that team together, considering how much talent he has there. But yeah, on the other flip side, you got to give Spain credit. See, I think Spain is smart because they're already playing with the team that's going, and what the starters will be like, except for maybe Asensio might not start. You might have El Chino Silva playing there. But that team's already trying to be cohesive, understand one another. And that's what I think is smart. Not these coaches that are still trying to figure out who's making the roster and who's not. In the case of São Paulo or last night Mexico, right? Pick your 23 or whatever and start playing them now. Let them get used to one another. Let them know their runs, their timing, etc., etc. But it's going to be interesting. And back to this whole Messi, I don't know what you can call it, dilemma, or not dilemma, but situation, right? I think if Messi's going to win a World Cup, it's not going to be solely because of him, because clearly it didn't happen against Germany. He needs that Juan Román Riquelme in the middle. Do they have a player like that? Can Ever Banega be that? He's a good player, don't get me wrong, but Messi needs, and then, not that, I don't want to say that he relies or got carried, right? But having Xavi and Iniesta for a majority of his career facilitated to his playing style, made it a little bit easier. And what I'm saying is that he needs somebody like a Juan Román Riquelme, who's obviously retired, but that sort of player, like an Andrés Iniesta, Xavi, somebody who can control the midfield, anchor the midfield, distribute the ball, and not have Messi drop back so much and be the one that has to create and be the one that has to attack up top. And, it's a list of responsibilities that when he gets the ball, everybody just kind of watches and hopes that he can do something. And it might not even be that. Also, it's a lot of individual talent, right? Di Maria is not one to... He's a guy on the wing that's going to attack you one-on-one and try to beat you, and that's his style of play. Dybala is similar to Messi. Maybe not as gifted, obviously, but the kind of player. I think Ever Banega is probably going to be crucial for this Argentina side. I think he's going to have to do what he does in Sevilla and maybe a little bit more for them to be successful. Because, like I said, I don't see them winning it all with what they had 4 years ago with a younger Messi. I think Messi was probably at his best then, right? Scoring, I think it was around that time where he scored his 90-plus goals in a season. Might have been 2012 or something. So yeah, the case for Argentina, if you will. That's probably what I might title this. Anyway, this is getting extremely long. That's just my 2 cents on what's going on with Argentina. Spain played a hell of a game. That midfield is going to be deadly, right? You have Iniesta, Isco, Asensio, Silva, Koke, who is probably maybe not at his best right now, but playing along those guys certainly will elevate your level of play. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Is this something to be concerned about if you're Argentina or São Paulo, or is it just, it's just a friendly, the World Cup is 2 months away, 2.5 or whatever months away? Let me know in the comments, guys. Hope you guys really have been having an awesome week, because I haven't gotten in touch here. I made that video on my phone, but probably didn't get a lot of views, or any, really. Nonetheless, hope you guys are sticking with me, and yeah, I would love to hear what you guys thought, because this is interesting, right? You're talking about the best, or whoever you ask, one of first or second best player in the world, and what the situation is with his national side. So let me know in the comments, guys. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Take care. Much love.